Well, it is a Friday and I am back in the office. We've come out with some blog articles recently regarding the ongoing theme that our law firm has been carrying and probably will carry for at least the next week or so, focused on crimes and offenses, specifically crimes and offenses regarding students. Now, quite recently, I came out with the article on vaping. Now, vaping isn't really a serious matter that we deal with every day as a law firm. I can't say that I've represented really anyone, any student or anyone for violations of the Clean Air Act, whether it be in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. That being said, it is an important issue that we want our clients and their families to be aware about. In that blog article, I detail what the requirements are with regards to Pennsylvania and New Jersey as far as selling vapes. Vapes can't be sold to anyone under the age of 21. In most situations, there are exceptions for military members, but specifically, high school students should not be vaping. In Pennsylvania and New Jersey, students can't vape on school grounds or at school functions. And then in the article, I also point out some health factors that we should be concerned about. It explains that vaping really isn't any safer than smoking, and there's all types of chemicals that are in those vapes that could potentially cause things like cancer. In addition, I came out with a blog article regarding school buses. And again, I don't really do a lot of traffic cases. Most of the traffic cases I do are for friends and family. But again, it's an article that I think has a lot of value for our clients and their family. We did come up with an article regarding the most common crimes that we see from students in college and high school during this time of year. I think that's a very valuable article. I pretty much go through the top crimes that we see in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. In addition, I came out with an article regarding hazing. Now, that's something that unfortunately happens on college campuses. Students want to join organizations like fraternities and sororities, and while those organizations have benefits, there is a side to it that can really get students in trouble. From a victim standpoint, we've had students be seriously injured, and some unfortunately have lost their lives at schools like Penn State due to alcohol consumption. So that article, again, explains what hazing is. It's actually graded as a felony in many cases. And I also talked about the elements of the offense the prosecution has to establish beyond reasonable doubt. It is Friday, and we came out with a weekly e-update, which went out to over 4,000 of our current and former clients in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. It's available on our social media, but you can sign up for it at gambonelaw.com. There's some fantastic articles. It is the weekend coming up. I will give my weekend advice as I always do. Please don't drink and drive. If you are stopped for suspicion of DUI in Pennsylvania or DWI in New Jersey, do not refuse the chemical test. It will never help your criminal case. I did an article very recently on ignition interlock applications and those devices that can be put on cars that in many cases allow a person to drive despite a DUI conviction. Now, there are very specific requirements that a person has to satisfy in addition to an application. The device itself does cost money. So check out that article to learn more details about it. But if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The website, gambonelaw.com. As always, a tremendous resource for you and your family. All my books, my blogs, my videos are available there in one convenient format. We did not have an opportunity to do the podcast this week. Things just didn't match up with regards to people's schedule. I hope to do it next week and have an attorney on to talk about immigration law. So that's coming up. In addition, we are very, very busy next week with client matters in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, specifically Cape May. And we are actually going out to Monroe County to represent a student from East Stroudsburg University in an ongoing matter there. So busy things coming up. It's the start of a new school year. Kids are back at school. Please be careful on the road. Allow yourself more extra time. Don't pass those school buses. As my article indicates, you will lose your license in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and that's not an issue that we'll have to deal with at the start of the academic year. So once again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all very soon.